Come on, y'all. Say with me. Wake up and win, wake up and win, wake up and win. Ah! Good morning. Hey, family. Hey, my Wake Up and Win family. Listen, this is your girl, Dr. Najuma. So, what is going on with these likes? Okay, so today's win word is sacred pause. I'm jumping in right in because we are late today. And we are late today because my device is not working. And I've been working on it all morning. It's not working. The device I normally come on. And I just had to shift because I really wanted to get this message out to you today, or today's win word. And so my device wasn't doing what I needed it to do this morning, and I've been working on it as much as I can. And I was like, I'm not going to do the show. I'll just move on to something else. But I was like, no, we're going to do the show. So here we are, with a different device, and it's all good. So today's win word is sacred pause. Now, we, if those that are joining us for the very first time, I'm Dr. Najuma, the founder of Wake Up and Win and the Wake Up and Win show. One of the things that I do on this platform is teach people, show people, help people understand that you can go through a major loss and still win. And those who don't know my story, in 2018, my son's life was tragically taken. And in these last few years, I've had to figure out, like a lot of people, how to live forward, right? I've had to grow into that. I've had to heal through that. And I'm still on that journey. So it's not a destination. It is a journey. And so I come on with the Wake Up and Win show to share tips and tools on how you can win again after a major loss. And so one of the things that that's how I use this platform. So this morning's win word is sacred pause. So a lot of times when you are coming through or healing through a situation, circumstance, a trauma, there are times where your body, your mind just cannot show up in its full energy, and it's normal and it's okay. It happens. And one of the things that I stress to my clients when I'm working with families or individuals is that it's okay to take what I call a sacred pause. And I probably did not create that, but I haven't read it anywhere else. If I Googled it, maybe it'd be there, but I haven't Googled it. That's what I call for myself, a sacred pause. And a sacred pause looks like this. It looks like when I just put things down, because in that moment I need to reflect. I need to reflect on I need to contend with my grief, reflect on the memory, just honoring my mind and my body in the moment, and really inviting God in. And if, as a Christian, I believe in God and Jesus Christ, but whatever your faith tradition is, inviting that spirit or that faith focus in, and really asking and receiving strength in that moment so that I can get back to writing the books or doing my lives or building my business or going to work, taking care of my other children, right? That when I take that pause, I invite in strength. I invite in encouragement. I invite in comfort, whatever it is I need in that moment. But I pause, and I'm intentionally inviting in God to touch me, to have God's way in my mind, in my spirit. I invite in the Holy Spirit. So for whatever I need in that moment, in that time, in that space, in that pause, so that I can get back to the things that I need to get done, because life does still need to continue forward, right? And I call that a sacred pause because I'm not just pausing to pause. I'm pausing to invite in the power of spirit. I'm pausing to invite in the strength that comes from God. I'm pausing to invite in the strength that comes from the text that I've read. I'm pausing to pray. I'm pausing to reflect. I'm pausing to, really allow this moment to be sacred. And so it's not just painful, because it can be painful, but it's not just painful. And I want to share with you this morning, one of the ways that we win forward is allowing space for the sacred pause. And maybe you didn't lose a loved one. Maybe you're going through a transition in your job. Maybe you're moving, right? And all of those things can create sometimes grief, can create heartache. Maybe you're going through a breakup. Or maybe you're just going through some personal growth. And personal growth, listen, can be hard and painful because you have to let some parts of you die so you can become and grow into whatever you need to grow into to do the next thing in your life, right? Whatever it is. Today's win word is all about encouraging you to take the sacred pause. To take the pause, but don't just pause to pause. Make it sacred. And use that time to pull in the energy, pull in the spirit, pull in the strength, the fortification, the edification that you need so that you can get back up, so that you can return to the thing, the project, the activity that you were engaging in or need to engage in. Sacred pause can be really powerful. A sacred pause can be really a game changer, if you will. And allowing those to happen and allowing them to happen frequently can be a major game changer in, check this out, creating momentum, right? Because oftentimes we lose momentum because we just pause and stop and we get stuck. But the sacred pause is for you to get what you need in that moment so you can, in reasonable time, get back to things. Now, a sacred pause could be a few moments. A sacred pause could be a few hours. And sometimes a sacred pause may be a day or two. You might need to take a day or two to really go in deep spiritually and internally so that you can step forward, step into the next thing. So I just want to encourage you, if you need to take a sacred pause, take one. It's okay. It's powerful. It's a game changer. And it really does help us to go forward and still win. It still helps, you can still win. You can still win. And the sacred pause allows us to build that momentum, keep consistency, so we can still get up, get out there, and go win. I'm your girl, Dr. Najuma. Thank you for joining us on the Wake Up and Win show. And again, I'm sorry for the unusual manner today, but my device is not working as I needed to. I had to use a backup device, which is fine. Life happens, right? And make sure to like, share, and subscribe. All right? And if you've missed any of our past episodes, just do the playlist, scroll back, watch the next video. And we'll see you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. We out, y'all. Peace.